Hey, okay, so let's go over the Kocktopus Awards. Anybody that's new to the monsters, we do this every year. It coincides with the founding of the monsters, which is June 28th. That's our birthday. So on that weekend, we do all kinds of fun shit, and the main event being the award ceremony, the Kocktopus Awards. That's where we give awards out for all kinds of outstanding behavior. It's the time where I try to give back to you guys for making the monster such a special place. So let's have a look at how you get into doing the voting and the nominations. So if we have Discord open right here, you come to the Kocktopus Awards. I'll show you this stuff in just a second. But you click on this right here, this Google Sheet. And now here we have detailed the dates for the different phases of preparing for the award ceremony. So what's going on right now? This is June 5th. What's going on until the 10th is public nominations. So as you can see, a lot of people have been throwing out their nominations. If you don't see anybody on this list that you think deserves to be on this list, add them. Now, not everybody that gets nominated is going to be on the final straw poll. But if you feel like somebody deserves to be on this list, throw them on there. So what's going to happen is at the end of this week, on the 10th, I'm going to go over all of these. I'm going to see who I think deserves. Let me get this over here. Who I think deserves the awards of everybody on the list. I'll probably do a maximum of 5, maybe 6, depends. I can do whatever I want. But yeah, we'll have at least 5 people up for voting. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a straw poll, and I'm going to put it at the bottom of I'm going to make a different straw poll for all of these. And then we're going to enter public voting. That's where everybody in the community gets to vote for each thing individually. Now, these votes do not decide who gets to win. This is how I take the temperature of the community. This is how I get what you guys believe should be the winner. And then at the end of that phase, we go into admin voting. That's where I'm going to close all this down, and I'm going to make another straw poll just for admins. And then my trusted admin council will be tallying their own votes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a meeting on the 24th, around the 25th, somewhere in there, that Sunday. We're going to have an admin meeting, and we're going to go over all of these versus what the community wants, what the admins want. And then after that, I take all of that and I try and decide the winner. So it's not a popularity contest. If somebody during public voting goes out and like submits it on their Facebook page and says everybody vote for me, and then they come back with 200 votes, that's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't decide it. So yeah, at the end of the day, I will decide. I will be objective. I'm going to take 3 things into account. I'm going to take into what I know that person has done in that category. I'm going to take what the community wants. I'm going to take what the admins think and want, and then I'm going to also take into account who has won what awards. So you see, Hobo was nominated in like almost all of these. If he's not going to win all of them. I'm going to try and spread the love out a little bit. So all those things will be taken into account. At the end of the day, nobody will know the winners except for me. And then on the 30th, we'll have the actual award ceremony themselves. That's going to be on a Saturday night. I believe I'll start about 8 p.m. Eastern. Typically, we start things 9 p.m. Eastern, but I have no idea how long this is going to go. I will be filling this out as the month progresses. Also, things that I want you guys to do, to take a look at, is that we're going to have special exhibitions across the night. I know I want a Street Fighter exhibition. I know I want a League of Legends exhibition. I'd probably try and get a GTA exhibition. And we're going to do a World of Warcraft exhibition, which is still in the works. And that's more to come. However, if any monsters have a special talent that they want to showcase, this is what I want you to sign up for it. Say you have a singer, you're a singer, you want to sing songs, show everybody what you can do. You can play an instrument. You have some artwork that you want to show off. You have some writing talent that you want to show off. I want you to sign up here, and we'll add you to the exhibition lists. Oh yeah, this one. This is the big one. I'm working on the hype video for this year. So we will be revealing that at the end of the night, after we reveal Monster of the Year. Okay, so let's talk about the t-shirt. So, the winner of each category will be getting a t-shirt. It's going to be the back. You get a big old Monsters logo on the back. And then on the chest, this is the important part. This part is fully customizable. Okay? You see, I made my sofa shirt that says the boss over there, but this will probably read most positive monster, monster of the year, best league monster, something like that, and then we'll have your name, and then you can put whatever you want here. If you've got your monster already designed, we can put them right here, or we can put a Bruce there, or we can put a game logo. I don't know if we can put a game logo. I don't know about copyrighted materials, but we can put about anything you want right there. Now, here's the problem that I found out in making this shirt. This shirt was kind of like a test run for my materials, because last year's shirt and wearing that, I realized that it wasn't very comfortable. Like, you could feel the logo through. And so what I did was I ordered a new set of t-shirts, assuming that that they were like that just because of poor t-shirt material. But it has done this on this set of t-shirts too. You can hear that, right? Typically, that's just rubbing. That's rubbing the material. This is rubbing the actual decal. So I believe it's my transfer paper that's bad. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be ordering a new pack of like samples, and I'm going to find a new transfer paper that won't be so stiff. Because in wearing this, I wore this all day on Friday. This right here chafed the fuck out of my nipple. So that I consider this an unacceptable product. So I'm gonna be exploring new transfer paper, and that will be the reward for everybody. Anybody that doesn't feel comfortable giving me your address, you don't have to take your t-shirt, but I hope to make one. So let's look at the categories, I guess, and then we can wrap up. So Monster of the Year, this is the most important one. This is the big one. This is Picture of the Year. This is the monster that has contributed, participated, recruited the most, just been the best and most awesome all year long. Most positive monster. This is the monster that is just always happy. Always fun to be around. Just a joy. I want to reward that kind of behavior. I think that's very important. Monster of Warcraft, and these right here, these three categories right here, Monster, League, and Street Fighter. It's not a big part of it is rewarding somebody for excellence in a game, but it's hard to qualify, and especially World of Warcraft. So when you're nominating the best for one of these categories, don't take into account raw skill only. Take into account somebody that you always want on your team, League of Legends, somebody that's really positive, that's a good leader, it's a good, you can always count on them. In terms of Warcraft, you can take into account somebody who's helped the guild, who's recruited a bunch, who's always around, even in this struggling dead time between expansion packs. So don't take raw skill only into account. Let's see, streamer of the year. So that'll be a streamer that's progressed the most, that stays consistent, always puts out content. Reward that kind of player. Twitch chatter. These people are really important, and those the streamers will recognize that. I spent almost 6 months streaming to a dead chat until Fugly and Cheese Blue started coming around, and they're in like my first ever Twitch chatters, and it just makes so much better. So the people that will, not just my chat, any other monster streamer, anybody that you know that comes to your stream consistently all the time, always keeping you company, always keeping your chat lively, those are the people that we need to reward. Funniest monster of the year, pretty self-explanatory. Most likely to steal your car. GTA Online is relatively new for us, but I love it. I think it gets a lot of people involved, and we're going to go ahead and open that up as a main monster activity. Mini boss of the year. This is for the leader of a game that has done the most work, has been a respectable admin, and somebody that people look to for help when they need help. Artist of the year, let's talk about that. This is the first year we're opening it up to Kidbrainer. In the past, I excluded her because she's clearly the best. But I think we've got a lot of really talented artists in the monsters, and I think it's unfair to exclude her, especially since she does the most work for us. So we're including her in the category this year. Megan is another standout in this because she graduated from graduate school with a fine arts degree. So she does a lot of awesome, really awesome metal work too. So we'll maybe pull up some pictures of that and showcase it. Most extraordinary monster year. This is for subscribers to my channel and to the monsters in general, because that money, the more money that we pull in, is more money that we can put out and do stuff with. So gonna try and reward the most active and the longest tenured subscribers that do the most with the community. Monster wrestling. This is a new category for us because the wrestling really took off this year, and we have a lot of fun with that. So I was gonna do just one category, monster of the year, but it didn't seem fair because we have so many standouts. So we got a male wrestler of the year, female wrestler of the year, and again, what it says here: don't just take wins and losses into account. Take hype moments, wrestlers that always come and watch and participate. Championship wins. So don't just look at skill, wins, losses, but for really outstanding superstars in the Monsters Wrestling Federation. Rookie of the Year is one we have every year. That's for somebody that's been new this year, that's stuck with us and been active and participating and just been a standout new member. And OG of the Year, this is a new one for us because this is our third year. I want to have an award for the members that have been with us since the beginning. 3 years of monsterhood for these. We'll talk about that in the admin, and I'm excited for that one. I'm looking forward to rewarding some of my OGs. So there we go. That's the Kocktopus Awards. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope we can get some. I hope it's going to be a rewarding experience. I hope it will help give back for you guys making this an awesome place. And yeah, I guess we'll sign out there. So public nomination still going on until the 10th. And then you guys are going to vote. Then the admins are going to vote. And then I will pick. It's going to be good. All right. Thanks, guys.